Considering where we were, a 1,000-point move in a couple of hours on a super negative CPI shouldn't be understated. Is it a bet, as Leisman and I were talking about a moment ago, what some people at least are talking about? Is it a peak inflation turnaround? Is it a weak dollar turnaround? You know, what is it?
I think there are separate issues. There's inflation, which is one issue, and that's not under control. Eventually, it will be under control. But the other issue is what the damage is to the economy. And that's going to be reflected over time, not right now, although we're seeing some hints of it. And I'm not blowing it off. Look, it's a bear market, clearly a bear market, and you'll see bear market rallies, and that's what this is. Is this influencing my positioning? Absolutely not. I still believe that the path of least resistance is lower, and that's what's going to happen. And we've seen these rallies before, and I'm not throwing off because I'm on the wrong side of the trade. I've been on the right side of the trade since January.
You have, of course you have.
And guess what? Just about every single stock that I've sold, every single one, with the exception of Devon and maybe a couple of others, is substantially lower than where it was. So I'm happy with my positioning. I'm sticking with it and not being deterred by a momentary bounce.
I understand. Look, and you're not the only one who is thinking about the bottom not being in. Savita over at Bank of America, no bottom in sight. Our bull market signpost, a composite of 10 indicators that have historically signaled market bottoms, continues to suggest that risk that the market hasn't bottomed yet. So, Kari, we're up better than 600 on the Dow. It is a remarkable reversal considering how we started. If we were down 600 at this moment, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But we're not. What do you think about it?
Well, first, I'd like to comment on the fact that no bottom in sight. I'm not sure when there ever is a bottom in sight. At a certain point, investors start to be willing to take more risk. And the idea that the futures were way down after the print wasn't a surprise because this market has really been determined by investors and traders who are not interested in holding risk because of the fear about inflation and the next move of the Fed. So if today is a sign that there are some buyers who intend to hold on to positions that they're taking, I think that's a good move. You don't know when the bottom is in sight until, you start to buy, and eventually that will be clear. But it will be only when we look behind us and see that there's a bottom. So, you never know. Are we pleased? Yes, we're pleased that there's been some buying, because if the market's down 26%, clearly there is some bad news built into this market. The idea that perhaps there's another 15% just seems excessive. This market is oversold. Are all stocks oversold? No, but there are many that are. And we've been picking our spots and trying to buy positions because we think that there is a point over the next 6 months plus where we'll know where we are with interest rates. They will have stopped rising. And it's probably time to be making some investments in solid companies that earn money.